Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Geography Genius led by Anshuman Mishra. So hope you all have a great day, and our today's video is going to be very interesting because we're going to talk about the very famous book that you all know. If you are studying in CBSE board, you might have studied NCERT books. Since if you are studying from class 6, so you might be available with the books of NCERT. So as our channel theme is social study, means geography deals with the social study. So we're going to use the social study books of all the NCERTs. So let me tell you that few days ago I just posted a question in my community box, and many of the students have commented on that, and many of them also have commented because they were not the part of our channel beforehand. So just we gonna talk about that, as I have written in my description that today we're gonna review some comments also. So first of all, there's one comment. If you go on the video of some, I don't remember, but I have written that comment in my laptop. So that comment is actually he is saying that we have not studied like our first and second video was of India. So in that video we have talked about the India's total political and physical division. But when we collapse those videos, it's gonna be very large. So now first as I have a book of NCERT of class 9 social study geography book. So this book, this first chapter deals with India. It means this whole book deals with India only. But the first chapter is the India's size and location. So our first video, if you remember, our second video of our channel, first, second, both videos, they were of political division. We have talked about the political division. So now this video, you can say the collapse of this video, or you can say that this is very important video for all those students. As you all know that summer vacation has been finished, and might be it's your periodics or the half yearly examination coming near. So first chapter to be revised is very important. So I'm not going to give you my own notes or like any teacher's notes, like you might have studied the notes of any teacher of your school who was teaching. So this is not good, because some teachers give their own notes. They do not bother about the NCERT books, and they just not explain you anything from the NCERT books. So this is also very important. So whenever I will teach you from NCERT, I will teach you only the section which is written here. Means I will not go for my own notes. I am not going to tell you something which is out of the syllabus. I'm going to tell you. Yeah, he has said same wordings only. Many comments have been found on that community section, but I'm just reviewing this comment. Please write your comment in the comment section, so that your comment should be also reviewed, and your queries should also be solved. So thanks if you have subscribed our YouTube channel till yet. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe our YouTube channel, like, comment and share. That is very important. Please press the bell icon so that you can get our videos earlier. Alright, you might have listened these things from many of the YouTubers, but our YouTube channel is actually an educational channel, so that is why I am just not feeling little bit shy to tell these things. But if you want to join our channel, if you want to be the part of this channel, if you want to study and be a part of studying such sections, so please join our channel. And for I will not read the book, and I'm not a blind reader. So I'm gonna just tell you that what is the first topic, what says. Now the first topic of this NCERT, the first paragraph says that what this India, as you can see the map is behind India, as I have opened it after a long time. So this map says that actually this first paragraph says that the ancient civilization of the world, there were 4 ancient civilizations. If you don't know, I'm gonna make you remember all those 4 civilizations: Chinese civilization, Egyptian civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, and Indus civilization. You can slow down the speed and you can then understand. But let me tell you, this whole section means there was a part. This India is one of the ancient civilizations. Now, how it can be the ancient civilization? Because this was a part of Indus civilization. So that's why the first line of the chapter says that India is a part of a very ancient civilization, and that is of course the India belongs to Indus civilization. So this was the first line. The second line says that in last 5 decades, means last 50 years, we have done a lot of growth. Means when the Britishers left the country, we were independent. After that, the India's economic growth was not that good. We were before the Britishers arrived in our country, our GDP level was very good. Means we were earning a lot of money out of India. When we got the independence, they were not a good wealth of country, and there was not a good quite literacy growth. If I have talked about in our earlier video that what the literacy puts a strong effect on the economic growth. So as you all know that this economic growth of this country was very less when the Britishers left this country. So that's why I'm talking about this thing. So in last 50 decades, we have done a lot of, and now we are in the top business leading countries. So why we are like that? Means we have done some development last 50 years. Either we have done some development, means somebody is coming from a very poor background, has came from a long, means he have done a lot of achievement. So he might have done some development, he has might have changed his study ideas and everything. So like this, India last 5 decades, means 50 years. So this was the last 50 years development that India has become very developed. So the next line says that, let me tell you, the next line says that India is also contributed significantly of making the world history. Now how it is saying, the line says that India has also significantly have worked in the world history. Now how it has worked in the world history? As we are talking the first point says that the ancient civilization, one of the part of ancient civilization, India is one of the part. So this ancient civilization has contributed in the world history. Means this was a part of Pangaea, and Pangaea means Gondwana land. This was a part of Gondwana land. So you must have that at that part there was not a Yangpur mountain section. This section was only there. As I have talked about my Pangaea section, you can go and check out the video. I will put in the video in the description section. You can watch that video. Now let me tell you that this whole section, this was only there at the Pangaea time. So this was actually, means you can't say that it has not contributed in the world history. It has contributed a lot. There was a part in Pangaea and Gondwana land, that's why it has contributed in the world history. That's the point. Now the first paragraph is finished, in which they are talking about that India is a part of ancient civilization. Yes, it's true, because they are the part of the four ancient civilizations: Indus civilization, Chinese civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, and China, and Egyptian civilization. And the next point. Lot of development. Yes, of course, we have done all. Now let me talk about the longitude of the country. Now longitude, what does that says? All right, let me tell you. Now when you go from east to west, so that says the longitude. All right. So let me talk about the longitude of a country. Now this map which I have made last year, not this month only. I have just forgot everything. So this map actually was, I have made little bit. It is bent like here, but I have not bent it. So that is a mistake. So I'm really sorry for that, for the great inconvenience of that. So let me tell you that what is the latitude from east to west. So that is very easy. And now what is that? Now when you go for this side, at the where Gujarat we find. So at the Gujarat, our longitude is 68 degree. What is 68 degrees 7 minutes? 68 degrees 7 minutes. Actually, you can learn the degrees, but you can't remember them because so many numbers are there in the geography. I have to remember those also. So minutes actually vary. All right. So 7 degree. Sorry, 68 degree 7 minutes. No, east is the, yes, of course, east is the longitude of a country. Now at the Gujarat section. Now I'm talking about that section. All right. So when we go to Arunachal Pradesh, means this part. This part is also very important, and here you find latitude of 97 degree 25 minute east. Longitude it is. Longitude of 97 degree 25 minute east. So this is our longitude, latitude. I have talked about everything. Now, what does make the country just two equal parts? Now, the next line of the NCERT says, let me talk about the NCERT also, because we are talking about NCERT. I can explain you everything, but I can't explain you if I am going out of the NCERT. All right. Some point I will tell you out of the NCERT, so that's not good. I have to tell you about the NCERT only. So as much I have told you right now. Now it is lying entirely in Northern Hemisphere. I have not told you that. So this is the addition. Please edit that it is lying in Northern Hemisphere. Now how it is lying in Northern Hemisphere? Let me talk about that. Now whenever you see the world map, I don't have world map right here. So this is because this only area is covered by the map of India. But whenever you go to Atlas, you will find that India is located in the Northern Hemisphere. Rather than it is not in the south. It might be said that India is located in South Asia, but whenever you go, you will in the atlas you will find that it is located in Northern Hemisphere. That is very important point. Please edit. All right. So that is around those things, and I have talked about the latitude and longitude. Everything I have talked about. Now I was talking about that what separates India in two equal parts. Now what separates that? That is, I have written here TO. Now CAN. Now CAN what's that? Cancer, Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer at 23 degree. You all are remembering that 23 degree is the 23 degree 30 minute north. 23 degree, yes, of course, it's correct. 23 degree 30 minute is the Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer. All right. So this is you all might have remembered. This is very easy, and this divides the India to equal parts. Now, as I have told you that when you go from 1, 2, 3 degree, 4 degree, 5 degree, so you go to 8. Now, when you this how we measure the map at atlas. All right. So when you consider it as a map, let me tell you, like here you can see the here you whenever you consider, look at that 8 degree north. All right. So 8 degree north, it is quite small. I can't show you, but 8 degree north here. Now, when you go here, 12 degree, 16 degree, 20 degree, 28 degree, 32 degree, and 36 degree. Now, what is the latitude? You can find 37 degree and 36 degrees little bit down. So whenever we go at the upside, you will find that there is a 37 degree. All right, 37 degree 6 minutes north is the latitude. So how we calculate it on the map? This is the way how we calculate it on the map. All right. So this was a very important point. I have told you about this also. Now this how we how we measure the map. Now, as I have told, the tropic of Cancer at 23 degree 30 minutes north. Now, so how can you calculate that? As you can see here, 28 degree, 23 degree might be here, alright. So it is not written there, but 23 degree cut into two parts, India, alright. So this was the important part of location. I have talked about this also. Now there is next point when you go in your NCRT, the book is saying that what now this Indian Ocean is separated in two parts, that is Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. You might have studied in the earlier classes. Now there are two branches. So whenever you go at the southern part, now this India is divided in the southern east and the southern west. You will find that there is two more, which is the union territories, which are the part of India. That is Lakshadweep and Andaman Nicobar. Now Andaman Nicobar and Lakshadweep have a capital, as you all know, Lakshadweep and Andaman Nicobar. So they have their capitals. I have told you in my video. If you have not watched that, please I will give you the description. I am not gonna go in deep of Andaman Nicobar and cover it. All right. So this Lakshadweep. So this part. Now this Andaman Nicobar lies in where? In Bay of Bengal, where this Lakshadweep lies where? At the Arabian Sea. So this both union territories lie in the Indian Ocean, that is divided in two parts, Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. These were the two parts. That is very important, and I have talked about these things. All right. So yes, of course, the book says only this much in the location. Now let me talk about the size. But before we go to size, now here it is written that find out the extent of these groups island in your atlas. So like NCRT talk like this only. There's nothing like that. Like they will give you some kind of question and they will say that find that. Now conclusion you have to find, the observation you have to find by your own. So this is somewhere good, but this is somewhere confusing also. Like if your teacher, so it might be very big problem, because where activity is written, it is written that please write your observation. So how does you will observe? How does you will observe if you don't have studied such part in the laboratory? If you have not studied the observation, how you write the observation? So like the same it happens here, and the NCRT says like that, because many of this school does not take the laboratory. So in the science section, that depends on the big problem, but from the YouTube channels you can take the help in geography, you can take in the help of science. So that's why YouTube channel have been made. That's why YouTube has been made. If you think about the education you might. So yes, of course, YouTube has given wings to many of the YouTubers and to also the who are the watcher, who are just our audience who are sitting in front of us. So that's very good. And this was the total. I have talked about everything. I'm quite tired in the location only. Now let me talk about the size. So size is something which is very important. But before we go through size, we are just, it's a student nature. We leave such points. This is small points. These small points are very important. This yellowish point, do you know? Now do you know what this do you know says? It's trying to say that there is a like when you go for the southernmost mainland में सबसे southern point, हिंदी में भी लाना पड़ता है, काफी स्टूडेंट समझ नहीं पाते हैं. तो सबसे southern point, सबसे down वाला point जो होगा वो क्या है? वो है केप कैम्पियन. बट जब mainland पे जाएंगे तो हमें इंदिरा पॉइंट मीन्स हमें we have to know the Indra point where it is located. So Indra point is located here, and there is a lighthouse, and that was submerged in 4.2 meters something in the sea. All right. When the tsunami came in 2004, the tsunami which was struck in Sri Lanka, so that tsunami when came in the Indra point, at the Indra point, the lighthouse submerged 4.2 meters down. So this is the total history. It is not written that much deep, but I have told you. Yes, of course, it is written tsunami, but it has not told that where it was stuck. So I have told you extra point. So this was very important. Now let me talk about the size. So before talking about the size is quite long. This video gonna be quite long. So 18 minutes have been passed out. Yes, you can see. So let me tell you this size once again. in my next video. Because this video was very interesting. I have also had the fun, and you also had the fun with the studying also. If you get education from our channel, if you get enjoyment in the study, so that's quite easy, and I will feel proud that I have opened the YouTube channel, and many of you have got the profit from that. So that's very good if you all have got the profit. So please, if you have watched this video very first time, so please do not forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, like, comment, and share. That is very important. Please press the bell icon so that you can get like this video whenever you get. Now I will upload sites very nearly around in just 1 day, because I don't get time. I have to study more subjects also, and I have to go to school also. That's quite, I don't have that much time. But yes, of course, I'm gonna post the sites as I have talked about location. So I will talk about the sites also, because that is very important, and you have to do the revision also, and the exam is coming near periodic half yearly. So for that I will upload this video. So thanks for watching this video. Please do not forget to press the like button if you like this video. Thanks for watching.